Yeah, no worries, Jason. Thanks for lurking, man. Appreciate it. I'll be working on your stuff again today, just messing around. Can't seem to get the font to give me those curved, rounded M's. I'll show you why, or explain it here in a bit. Right. You gave me the EXO font, and I installed it. All the other letters have a kind of the curve, but the M for some reason does not. I don't know why. I'll have to demonstrate it on screen. That's okay. I mean, who knows? I may I'm pretty sure it's probably a free font somewhere, right? I can go download and see if whatever version I get gives me that. Yeah. No worries, man. No worries. Well, when you're on Mac, because you're on Mac, right? I mean, you're on Mac, so when you're messing around with stuff, you're on Mac. So who knows? The PC variant of that font may it shouldn't have differences, but that can be one case. We'll see. Don't know why I opened Premiere. You know, really, what's a minute? What is a minute? You know, who cares? What's a minute? Good morning. Good morning. Saturday morning. Stayed up late. Last night Friday we had the ambassador stream. Where we welcomed 2 new ambassadors. Danny Lopez and Alex from the Politics show. Congrats to both of them. 2 more people that are doing it consistently. They do it consistently, and everybody goes, "Oh, how do I become an ambassador?" There's a number of factors that I guess David looks at. There's a number of factors that goes into how David, Impartial Geek, kind of determines it, and with the other ambassadors and mods input. They look at your production value. They look at your consistency. They look at your how interactive you are in the guild itself. Did you take the 7-day challenge? For Impartial Geek, and really the end decision lies with Impartial Geek, and what he feels really embodies what he I guess stands for lack of a better term. Are they committed? Are they creating? Are they connecting? Right? And often a few of us have conversations about how the hell? Oh, what? But I gotta say, just being an ambassador does not make us, set us above anybody else in the guild, really. We are just ones that are tapped on the shoulder by Impartial Geek to try that represent the guild and are there to also help other members who want to improve their content creation and be content creators to get there where they want to go, because there's a lot of paths, not just one path. There's not just one type of content, and ultimately it's finding that. Nail, welcome. Good morning, sir. Ultimately, it's finding that format, the strategy that works for yourself, or for the individual. But yeah, congratulations to both the new ambassadors. Happy Saturday morning. Oh my God, I just set up way too late. My kid made it home safe from her first first. My kid, she was not a social person. She's not a social person. She very awkward socially, but she has friends. And I had an adventure last night. Basically, a little adventure was she has a friend that invited her to this. And I might have should have asked more questions because he invited her to this prom, alternate prom party, right? High schools didn't have proms. Some of them, many of them didn't, because of Voldemort. So I guess they had an alternate one. I should have asked more questions. Needless to say, the way it came across to me, this was just her friend having some friends over for, a get together, like a birthday party or just one of those, get togethers that kids do. It started at 9. I kind of was trying to get her to see if she could get a ride because she doesn't drive. Maybe he could pick her up, her friend could pick her up, and she could come help set up. Because they were having it out at this place called Scales Lake, and it's a campground with, obviously with a lake. So, long story short, her friend has done her several favors, like pick her up or take her home from school when on certain occasions. So, he said, "Hey, can you guys go pick up this one person who's working up near where we live?" So I did. We picked him up, and then I hadn't been to Scales Lake myself, even though it's this is in the local area. It's just I've never been there. So I had Google Maps. And it took me what it considered the fastest route, but it was all the back roads. Started getting dark. Not that I'm a scaredy cat or anything, but country back roads. You guys know, country back roads that you've never been on at night, foggy. There's hills. There's curves. Luckily with Google Maps and stuff, you're able to see them before you get to them. But I mean, it's like it's rainy, and it took 30 minutes. I mean, that was the time that Google Maps. So, and it took me to Scales Lake, but it took me to like the wrong side of Scales Lake. So we had to drive around. And again, I'd never been inside. So what should have took, 30 minutes took about an hour to get there. Yeah. Then when we get there, we're driving up. All of a sudden, I see a guy standing outside in a tux. There's a guy wearing a tux. Now the person that I picked up had just gotten off shift at Papa John's Pizza. So she's in her Papa John's Pizza, uniform. My kid's just wearing shorts and, tennis shoes and, everybody else in the through the window, because not many people were there yet, but it was like, I saw a couple of girls in, dresses and another person in a tux, and I'm going, you guys are severely overdressed for this occasion, because apparently this is an actual prom that they're having. Yeah, the look on their face is like, oh shit, and it's like, yeah. It's like, look, here's the deal. If you want to stay, I'll wait out here for about 10 minutes. Go in. If you feel like you don't want to stay because you just didn't dress for the occasion, let me know. We'll head home. Luckily, they both wanted to stay, so. And that's Nail. That's hey Scott, how you doing, man? Again, Yeah, heart goes out to you, brother. Heart goes out to you. I've been through 3 of those situations. Hey, Dr. Elo. I've been through 3 of those situations, and I just say I feel for you, man. Feel for you. Dirty Fresh in the house, still in Puerto Rico probably, and take care of that business. Take care of that business. I mean, it was a fucking pain in the ass just trying to get rid of one house for me. So sold them too. So there you go. That I wish I had the sound effects. Freedom. Yeah. Yep. We're just I was just congratulating our 2 new ambassadors that we had yesterday. Midwest is also here lurking and working. You got it. Go for it, dude. That's what we're here for this morning. It's the Saturday morning chill coffee and work stream. Recounted the adventures of my kids. Kind of, she's 18, but she's not been a social butterfly, and so she went out to it's actually a prom party. What it was. I stayed up late too, kind of, stayed up late after hanging out with Nail and Joseph Clough and Danny and Alex, even Alan H. Kind of hung out in the voice chat. But yeah, I stayed up late doing the worry dad thing, because it's like midnight. I haven't heard from my kid, not answering a phone. And finally, she was like, "Yeah, we're cleaning it up." And so I was like, "Okay, good. Just text me when you're on the road. Text me and let me know." So she did. So she got home safe and sound. I'm tired. And tomorrow, I'll have freedom tomorrow, Dr. Elo, because my kiddo is going to the grandparents. The girlfriend and her daughter are down in Florida. And after I drop my kid off today, I'll just have the doggies here, the dogos, to take care of, and I'm not gonna know what to do myself. Not gonna know what to do with myself. Yes, freedom. Yeah, Bachelor. That is really crazy. I think what I'm gonna do is go to my buddy Doug's, who he's also a bachelor this weekend. His wife and the kids went family reunion maybe, or something. I don't know, some sort of something. No, a wedding. I don't remember. Don't matter. Whatever. They're out of town. So his family's out of town. My family's out of town. I think we're gonna go barbecue. Do some barbecuing. So that should be fun. So I changed my goal. Yeah, I changed that goal. To 50. I changed it to 50 instead of 100. That way it makes me feel better when it goes up the count. Plus, it's almost full. So, man, it's 50 is an attainable goal. By when, I haven't set that date, so really, it's just whenever. If I can get to 50, whenever, you know. I should really take the donations off and the super chat off at the moment down there. And the new member, really, right? Just keep the new subscriber and put that under the goal on this one. I ain't making no money yet. Ain't making no money. It'll come. It'll come, though. We are committed. All right, so this morning I am still messing around with some of Midwest stuff. Pull that up here real quick. Happy Memorial Day weekend to everyone. I would ask you, everyone, that if you are out celebrating and having the barbecues and all that on Memorial Day, to take a moment to remember the reason we have Memorial Day for all of our military veteran brothers and sisters who they didn't come back. They gave all. And so take a moment, to think about them. As we're celebrating having our nice week. All right, so I was I don't know if Midwest is still lurking, but yeah. It is Elo. So yeah, Midwest, if you're watching it, the M, I do not get the curved version. Now I'm making money. No matter what M I try, lowercase m looks like that. I'm using the black, but the heaviest. Can't see that. I mean, none of those are curved for me for some reason. I don't know why. So I'm going to try to see if I can't find the font sites. Because what I want to do is here's your regular logo. I want to take it and just put it in white, over here, because this will eventually, this right here will be your comments or your call to actions that you can put on here, and we want to put your logo there. And possibly ghost it, like up here, so that's really light in the background. We'll see how that looks. Or here, right? You know, or in this one, ghost it there. I want to kind of make that. Yeah, that looks better. That feels better. It feels better. You know, having it like that. I mean, I like the edginess of it, or whatever the edginess. That kind of makes me feel, I don't know, feels a bit off, like I'm leaning. I'm like David, right? You know, David likes you. If your background, look at your background. You know, it's like, make sure all your lines are, you know, parallel, not this in the background. Yeah, okay. Well, like I said, I got plenty of people here who have already supported me and are very supportive enough. I mean, and the only reason I would bring up my buy me a coffee is as a practice for when I should do it. It wouldn't be, you know, so far I don't have anybody in the chat that I know of that, you know, hasn't hit me with a buy me a coffee or done something for me, you know, in some way, in some form of support. So, you know. All right, buddy. Lurk away. And I do appreciate that. I really appreciate all the support. I mean, we talk about it every time. Sorry. On the Ambassadors channel about, you know, what a great community this is. And I, you know, whenever there's somebody in my chat that I know would get something out of it, you know, Nail and I tag team folks about joining the guild. All right, I'm going to find this, find the font. Hopefully that'll give me that curved one. Go to da font. If just for anybody who doesn't know what da font is, that's DAFONT.com. It's free fonts basically, you know, and a lot of them are for, you know, personal and professional use. I always say, you know, if you are going to use something and you like it, and in the business sense, please. But it's XO2. You know, throw a few bucks to the font creators' way, or you know. I think that's it right there. XO2. That is it. XO2. We found it. Now I'm gonna do a quick install. Anybody who's into graphic design, or, you know, uses fonts a lot. I gotta update it. But there's this little handy program called Nexus Font. If you're on Mac, it's like, you know, what used to be Suitcase. I think the Mac these days has a better font management capabilities. But those who are on PC, I don't know if they have a Mac version for this. But this is what I use. I mean, I've got just, you know, a crap ton of fonts. Put that in my font folder. Because what it does is you could build a library of fonts outside of the Windows system font folder that this accesses, and then lets all the rest of your programs have access to them. That way, you can sort them, you know, categorize them, organize them. You can turn them off and on so that they're not taking up like your system resources, because fonts are, you know, files that are stored in memory. And, you know, if you've got, you know, 500 to 1,000 or more like fonts, you know, and they're all, and you throw them all in your font folder, in the Windows system folder, they all get loaded, you know, whether you use them or not. That can sometimes, it used to slow down your system. These days with faster, like, storage, font library, folder, go to paste. Now that it's paste, I got to make sure it loads up. See, I've got 365. Excuse me there. Sorry, that was a horrible, that was rude of me. Unapologetically rude of me. I'll go back to XO2 gets fucked. That's from Nails. Something I did for Nail. There it is. There's the current. That's in XO2 black. But yeah, XO itself. So XO2 Midwest. Kevin, that's a lie. That is not. That is an untruth. I am working. I am. I just installed a font to use. So, Kevin, it was so good to see you. Hear your voice on the Ambassadors channel. I unapologetically am really happy that you were there, along with Andy. So, you know, thanks for making that effort. Because regardless of regardless of how you guys feel about yourselves, you know, it wasn't even a question of inviting. It's like one of those things. It's like you guys are. It is. What I like of the role that you guys play, even if you aren't like streaming or anything, it is, you know, I'm on that hierarchy. You guys have been there for a long time, and for me, it's like you guys should be there first before I am, you know, invited to all these things. So it's like, You know, I like I was saying, it's like you guys are the Scotties. You know, the guys that help make the inner workings run. I'm just a red shirt, dude. I'm a red shirt. Scotty was a red shirt. No, he wasn't. Yeah, he was, but I'm like the red security, you know, away guy, you know. All of you guys are the gold and blue, and you know. So was talking to somebody yesterday. Now, see, Kevin, you showed up. Now I'm talking because my wheels are turning. I was talking to one of our digital sales manager yesterday about, you know, your checkoff. Yeah. Squirrel. I was talking to one of our digital sales manager person, runs the website sales stuff, about how we are not taking advantage of creating a digital broadcast department, basically, to take advantage of streaming and content creation on platforms like YouTube. Ooh. Shots fired. Anyway, I digress. Kevin is distracting me. All right, we got our font installed there. Let's gonna have to shut this down, put out of this, and then restart it. To restarts it. And the Star Trek character debate has begun. If only Nova was here. If only Nova Charter was here. This is the time he needs to be here. Star Trek is his forte. Okay. All right, yeah. All right, so we're looking at XO2. Where is XO2? There it is. Nope. No. There we go. Yeah. Extra bold. And there we have it. XO2. So right. This will be something I'll have to let. Yeah. Glad you guys thought. I mean, I hadn't. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that would have been clear, seeing as that was the reference I was making in the first place. You know, that talking about Star Trek characters and the shirt. That, I mean, that was the first clue that he wasn't talking about. Yeah, the playwright. I don't know about you guys, but and again, I'll have to let Jason have, you know, it's his stuff, so I'm gonna let him have the first say. But I sort of like I like the bottom. I like the bottom. Well, you can't even see it. But derp. There we go. So the top one is Jason's current font. The bottom one is a variation, or well, is the first variation of it. A different font. Still, it's XO and then XO2. So we have, all right. The top is XO and the bottom is XO2. He currently has these curved M's in XO2 for his logo. I like the top. I like the top font. All right, so I switched them, right? So now it's the top, right? Yes, good. I do too, Jason. Yeah, the top one. Yes, the top one. And to make it even more clear, right? You know, that one. I mean, I like that font. That's the XO. That's the one you gave me, and the one that you supplied with your stuff. The other one I downloaded from Defont. Excuse me. So, Midwest Merchandiser, thank you for buying me a piece of sushi. I really appreciate that, sir. You didn't have to, but thank you for the support. I really, really do appreciate it. All right, so I'll rework your logo there. Gonna do a thing real quick, which I like to do. You don't need that one. Get rid of that one. All right. They are evenly spaced. So delete that one. We're going to delete that one, and then we're going to make a copy of that so that we have it nice and editable. But then I'm going to take this one, and we're going to create outlines with it. Make a copy of that. Oh, come on. Copy. Actually, I don't need to make a copy. Let me just gonna ungroup. Gonna group the top, group the bottom. That way I got two elements I can play around with. Hey, what's up, Andrew? I don't think you gave me a vector version of Indiana. But you did give me a version that, let's see if I can take advantage of the tracing deals before I go look for one. It is time for coffee. Past time for coffee. I want to thank everybody. Jason, Midwest Merchandiser. Nail. Scott. Kevin. Dr. Elo was also here. Maybe he's still lurking, but I'm sure he's got other things going on. Andrew. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for lurking. One of the most supportive group of people I've been a part of. A wonderful, diverse group, content creators on a mission to boldly go. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, or whiskey, or chocolate. For me, or chocolate. All back to focus power. Find that. There's your stuff. Okay. PNG. Let's see. So I should be able to. Vault. Silhouette. I think that well, it's making that curve. Some of the curves seem rounded. Fix that. And white logo. Right. Yikes. I want to keep all the corners sharp. Rounding it. If I have to, I'll go in and grab a an actual vector version somewhere. So I've expanded that. Oh, but it's got that white background. Can I ungroup? Oh. But how does it compare to the Memorex? Is it live or is it Memorex? I mean, to the discerning individual, for logo wise, nobody's going to be able to tell. Although where I live is kind of funky. Right. Kind of janky. All right. You know, sometimes using the image trace on there is not reliable. So let's If I wasn't online, I'd be jumping in that chat right away. All right, we're gonna go find a vector version of Indiana. Indiana vector. I even got the county map. I might have to steal the county map. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. So much better detail. Of course, you know, Jason, you know, just tell me to go take a flying leap. For that. Don't need that window no more. I mean, the top one I kind of like so far. It has some sort of balance to it, right? A very simple. This gives me, it feels balanced to me with that, even though this is hanging off. You could even go so far as go. I don't know what if he has a website. If you have a website, not. You know. You could put that there or not have it at all. Meh, meh, meh. Nah. I could almost go for that one too. You know. M2. For all your online merchandise sales how-to knowledge, go to m2.com. Ooh. What? Okay. Oh, rat spit. Rat spit. That would have been fucking cool. Oh, yeah. I want people, who's in the chat? Anybody paying attention in the chat? Who's paying attention in the chat? Okay, but that's not M2. That is MediaHouse.com. That MediaHouse.com. Everybody see that domain name right there? right? Okay, well, let me go back to GoDaddy and do it. Right. All right. So M2 was not that. I mean, it's not even showing me how much it would be. Yeah. I mean, these are. Yeah. Which one? Which one? The MediaHouse.com? Yeah, M2Me was very expensive. The MediaHouse.com. That is my domain that I let go. My freelance design company was Media House. And I let it expire because I got into this other thing. I went back to get it back. 28,000. I owned that domain for 10 years. If you register a domain, keep the fucking domains. MediaHouse.com. It was I owned it. Yeah, I let it go, and I went back to see if I could get it. The MediaHouse.com. You got 28 grand. If I'm plopping down 28 grand for that, I'm keeping it. I'm going to keep it because it was mine. Where's the fucking who is shit now? $1997. That's 1997 is when I registered that domain. And I let that fucker go. Maybe I can wait till 2023. And they're not even using it. Nobody's using it. They're not using it. They're just sitting on it. So there you go, Kevin. You can go make an offer at afternick.com. They'll take a minimum offer of $19,468. I'm literally sick right now. After looking at that, I'm literally sick. I just want to fucking shoot myself. I just want to shoot myself. Here. Let's go. Wait. Oops. Just so people don't go, you didn't have that website. You didn't have that website. You didn't own that domain. Mediahouse.com. Yo, you can't fucking see it. They're great, yeah. There you go. Mediahouse.com. Cyber Media was the name of the company back then when I started it. This is like a 90s version of the website. What are you doing to me? We'll go to like October. Why does it keep showing? Okay, I know why. So there's when my freelance version, when I stopped, I was kind of gearing down. I think I've got a Joomla version in here somewhere. Nope. I know I saw it in here. Back to yeah, that's gonna be it. Two 2011 maybe. There we go. So there's a more updated when I was more active with that domain. But yeah, Media House, web print, interactive print. That was me. So moral of the story: don't ever fucking just keep hang on. Hang on to those domain names. You just never know. All right, rant. All right, Midwest merch. I kind of feel like that will probably Midwest Merch Co. The MidwestMerch.com. Midwest stuff. Midwest Merch Store. Wow, $80, but it's only $1. How did okay. MWmerch.com. There you go. MW Merch. Midwest. MW Merch. Short. Sweet. MW Merch. M2. But, you know, Scott brought up a great point. M2, Apple. Maybe we don't want to do that. I'm keen to the letters staying on the outside. Maybe. Dante, how are you? So good to see you. So good to see you in chat. Everybody else is just lurking. Coffee, not enough coffee. Yes. In fact, let me go warm up mine. I'm going to go warm up mine. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, yeah. Nothing like warming up the coffee. Oh. Never enough coffee. Never enough coffee. Good. Yes. Nice weather. It's kind of bleh here, but that's okay. Grim, can I steal the amazing text you have on your description regarding the Creators Guild? Yes, you can, because I stole it from Impartial Geek. With the exception of the first 2 lines, everything below that is I stole from David. Yeah, I didn't ask for permission either. I just was like, you know, I'm gonna plagiarize it because I can't say it any better. Yeah, I just added my own little, you know, thingies to it, you know, the little skulls. So yeah, take it. I mean, the whole, to me, it was just, I didn't think he'd mind because hell, you know, it's promoting, you know, the Creators Guild and all that stuff. So, you know, you may be my guest. Be my guest. I'm with you. It's like, man, I need something that helps, you know, promote the guild and all that stuff. Yeah. Well, you know, it can get you into trouble if you're not careful, but yes. And there's something I was talking to David about. I'm in his mastermind level program. So I actually got to sit, you know, have kind of a one-on-one session with him only because not a lot of the masterminds showed up. So if any one of you are a mastermind, let me know and we will. I did not, but did you not hear that whole rant, Kevin, that I actually owned that domain? Anyway, back to all the math. Because I know sometimes Xanthi he'll pick you out as one of the well, I guess, like, you know, looking for that magic bullet, that magic pill, that's something that's going to you know, turn on that success faucet, because we are unsure of ourselves, right? You know, because you and I feel like we're similar in how we feel about our content and what we want to know. Yeah, you know, yes. But what I was trying to explain to him during that, I said, I don't, you know, I don't think it's that we're looking for that overnight success. We're not looking for that switch that we're going to go flip it and then tomorrow all of a sudden we're rolling in the dough, right? That's not what we're looking for when if we talk about, like, you know, what kind of courses, what kind of other, you know, what do we need to be doing? Exactly. Yes. What? Right. But what we also don't want to do, Xanthi, you have a family. You have a job that pays the bills, you know? Like myself. You know, we have mortgages, you know, we have rent, we have children to feed, right? And this is not to minimize anybody else who doesn't have these things, but, you know, the younger content creators are I don't like, they are unburdened by and not that these are burdens to us, right? This is our lives, and we embrace that, but we want to find ways to minimize risk, right? We want to find ways to minimize risk. We are ready to do the hard work, but, you know, what we don't want to do is put in that hard work only for then it not to be successful, right? And then, you know, yeah, yes, Right. Yeah. We're willing to put in the work. It's just we don't want to end up homeless at the end of it, right? We don't want to end up homeless. And it's risk. It's a risky venture, especially at this point, in our lives with so much responsibility on our plate. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I totally understand, when the questions you ask and, in that regards. And I think David understands that too. So, for me, I'm to that point where I feel like going to work, like my regular job, is a waste of my time. It's not really. It's not really a waste of my time because I'm getting paid for, what I do. But uh, the more I go to work, the less time I seem to have to work on this content. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And we could expand on that, like with Kevin. He has a lot of responsibility on his shoulders with putting together these productions and running his day-to-day stuff. And you know, uh, yes, I see that you're in the voice chat. Yeah, but yeah, we're never really looking for that instant success of the. It's never about the overnight success of like all of a sudden we do this one video that takes off and goes viral. It's never about it for us. It's just that we do want to be successful, and there will be at some point. Exactly. I've got my kid's older, right? She's 18. Yeah, right, right. And what we really want, right? We just want to be able to replace. We want to be able to at least here's my goal for me. My goal is to try to replace my current income. At the level I am at, I'm not looking to make millions of dollars. I just want to be able to replace the income that I'm currently making with content creation, money, monies from doing content creation, uh, and residual, like a residual income from, developing assets for creators and stuff. But in order to develop that stuff, you need time to do it. And, so hopefully this summer, well, not hopefully, but this summer is my plan. Is my plan to burn the midnight oil and start working on those strategies. Um, No problem. No problem. Just thanks for stopping by, Xanthi. All right. Enough of that pep talk. We're going to do it, folks. We're going to do it. We have some great people here that, are very supportive. We do a great job of supporting each other and cheerleading and giving the tough love when we need it. So, if it's something we want to do, we are going to get there. We're going to get there. What? Produce no results. Okay. Compound path. I think with YouTube, I think the strategy for her on that is creating the recorded videos, the edited videos from her live streams. Maybe work on that and then placing those on the YouTube channel. Don't try to grow the community on YouTube, but during her stream, she said, hey, if you like my stream today, I have more, watch my YouTube tutorials. Well, there you go. That's the idea. Not saying you can't grow a community on both, but YouTube is definitely the place to do the recorded videos. Yeah, yes, exactly. Like for me, I was streaming on Twitch and YouTube, and I was getting no engagement on Facebook whatsoever. And the folks that did follow me on Twitch. They'll come here. They've come here. They come watch me here now. It's only 2 people, but that's okay. Yes, yeah. I can't get rid of that guy. Perfect streamer. Nice. Nice, Scott. I for me, it's more or less, you know, trying to learn all the ins and outs of one platform at one time is all my old brain can handle at the moment. So, if I can um, build a strategy on YouTube and then later on, maybe add Facebook back in and Twitch back in, I think I'll do that. It's a lot of stuff on a lot of plates, you know? Yeah, it is. But for Xanthi, it's like her community over there. It's like, I kind of agree with David. It's like you're gonna have to try to convince them to come over uh, to a new experience, and you may lose some people. Yeah, very hard to do that. Yeah, and that's the thing too. I just posted on my Facebook page, driving them to YouTube. IFTTT. I might not have had enough coffee. That's probably so obvious to me, but it's not. It is escaping me. What that is? I freaking love if. Okay, if then that, yeah, okay, got it. If then, if this, then that. If that, then that's it. Gotcha. Yes. And remind me what I mean. I understand the concept, but it is an app. What is it? What is it? And automation. Got it. All right, automation for Mac. In my limited scripting experience, I understand the concepts of those. Got it. So it is okay. If that, then okay. Do more with things you love. Your apps and device to new market ways. Blah 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 blah. Apple, Google, Facebook. Okay. Oh, $3.99 a month. That's not a bad deal. Yes, I am new to IF. New dot. Sure, we're gonna check out this guy to learn how to blah blah blah. What is it? Is short for if this then that. If this then that. Nope, you had it right the first time. It's the easiest way to do more with hundreds of apps. Oh, I love it already. Microsoft has something like that, Power Apps or something. Am I saying that right? Power automation. You can build. Not now. You could build automated stuff. I dig it. Yeah, I dig the concept. I'm gonna have to look into that myself for sure as I grow. So let's do the thing that you should do. Add that bookmark to my streaming. Groovy. Oh. Scott, me likey. Fuck, I'm bookmarking that fucker right now. Kevin, Scott's distracting me. Distracting me. He's distracting me with the shiny. I like the shiny. Thank you, Scott, for that. I've heard you mention it before, and it talked about it, but yeah, thanks for bringing that up, pointing it out. Shiny, make me no work. Oh, rub. I am. I don't know if my girlfriend's watching me or she just decided she doesn't want to talk to me this morning. She's in Florida. Probably getting ready to go sit down on the beach, drinking Mai Tais. She doesn't drink. She really needs to take a cooler down there, give me some fresh seafood. It's okay, Scott. You know, I mean, I understand. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Real quick, folks. Real quick. Just want to thank you for coming and hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. The Guild is a very supportive and nurturing place. Unless you're an asshole, and we don't like assholes. Real quick, I am not going to work. Chris, what's up? I didn't get shit for it, Chris. I did not get shit for it. I didn't get shit for it because I don't have affiliate links set up, and you know that's what I need to do. I need to because of that. Kevin and Nail, but you are our assholes. I'm talking about the external assholes. Yeah, the ones like imperfect streamer. Those assholes. You followed a link. You followed a link that I had. But it was not an affiliate link. That's okay. That's all right. No biggie. No biggie at all. Chris, no worries. Now, which one did you get these KZ whatevers? Or did you go for the me whatever? Yeah. I like them. They sound really good. They block, they fit in the ears really good, and they block out kind of most of the external noise. Like I said, I got them because I was using them as in-ear monitors for backing tracks. So he is perfectly imperfect. Yeah. Well, you go do some work. Technically I don't consider this work. This is actually fun. But yes, I should treat it like work, Kevin. Because then I would get more done. But I think that's I gotta drive my kid to Illinois today. Time is it? It's 9:57. I got to drive my kid to Illinois today. In fact, I'm going to jump off here and we're going to head to her grandparents' house. And then I will be back. And when I'm back, I will work because I will not be streaming. I match today. I match today. I've got my Doctor Who. Again, I got my wibbly wobbly timey wimey shirt on. I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow so I can stop wearing the skull, even though it's, I guess, my trademark. It's about an hour and 45 minutes. Just over into New Mount Vernon. I can't believe I can't remember where it's at. Mount Vernon, Illinois. Illinois. Mount Vernon, Illinois. Mount Vernon, Illinois. Mount Vernon, Illinois. Yes. So once again, hey, thanks guys for hanging out. Scott, Nail, Jason, Kevin, Dr. Elo was here for a bit. Xanthi. It's not bad at all. It's not bad. You know, it's a quick trip. Thank goodness. I don't know. I mean, yeah, you got to find somebody on deck. Somebody. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Kevin needs somebody to hang out with. Oh, and Andrew, yeah, sorry you've been kind of quiet, dude. So yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Midwest, yeah, we'll do some more stuff tomorrow morning. I'll be back tomorrow morning, Kevin. Not working. So yeah. Anybody that's lurking or whatever, come join the guild. CreatorsGuild.app. And if you're a content creator, go check out the toolkit. It can really help you get your content going. So yeah, come on out, hang out with us, hang out at the Creators Guild. And Midwest, Jason, I appreciate the buy me a sushi. Nova, you're just showing up at the end here. Okay, no, hold on. There we go. Nova, you Creators Toolkit, Creators Guild app. Come join us, sir. You missed the Star Trek talk. We had Star Trek talk going on earlier. Kevin was making fun of Chekhov. So Nova, got to get the dig in. CreatorsGuild.app. Come join us, my man. If you enjoy the content, you want to help support the channel, just you don't have to. It's not necessary, but appreciated. BuyMeACoffee.com/Grimskull and buy me some sushi. Thank you, Jason, for that earlier. But yeah, I gotta drive to Illinois. To drop my kid off at her grandmother's. So I'll be kidless and girlfriendless for a week. What am I gonna do alone for a week? Party!